So I'm Laurel Terry. I'm going to talk to you about the background of our new curriculum in my course, and then Camille will talk about her new course. It's important to have a little bit of context to do this. Our law school's actually the 7th oldest in the country. We merged with Penn State in 1997. In 2006, we opened a second campus, and in 2014, the ABA approved our request to have these be two separately accredited law schools. And so what that means is that as of 2014, the faculty had a new opportunity to basically remake the school and decide what outcomes we wanted our students to have and what was the best way to get to those outcomes. And we started off by having the faculty, and I'm proud of this, we unanimously agreed on 4 principles that would govern the school going forward. The first principle was teaching and student outcomes, and we have a bullet that elaborates in greater detail on that. And once we did that, what we wanted to do was look at the curriculum as a whole and figure out how it fit in. And we ended up reorganizing it by the lawyer as, depending on what outcome the student wanted, and then grouping together the courses, the experiential opportunities and things that we thought would advance that. The third thing we did once we created the structure was figure out what was missing. And we ended up creating 3 new courses, and we adopted a 12-credit experiential learning requirement. And the reason why that we're able to do that experiential learning is our location. Pennsylvania is very patchwork. We've got 8 county courthouses within an hour's commute, and the federal court in Harrisburg and state government in Harrisburg. And so we have a wealth of opportunities so we could require so many units. And so this just gives you some of the examples, including semester in Harrisburg and semester in Washington program, which Camille co-directs. We're starting a tech accelerator. We're not as advanced as some schools are, but we're quite excited about that. I like this slide because it shows the new and the old. We've got our original 1912 building exterior, but all new inside. Our clinic building is similar. And one of the reasons why I like this is I think it reflects the ethos of the faculty, because we have a tradition of combining tradition and innovation. We really were, I think, some of the early adopters of a lot of things that are now standard in law schools. Clinics, global courses, interdisciplinary, things like that. So I see what we're doing now as really building on this tradition of who we are. So now I'm going to tell you about my 2 new courses. One is the context in which lawyers work. I'm hearing lots of people doing similar things. Students will get to know about the profession and think about the outcomes they want. These are some of the topics that I plan to include. Both of these are required courses, 1L course, 2L course. The competencies will focus on all the things we're hearing from lawyers, from students, from clients that a lawyer needs to know. And now Camille's going to talk about her course.
Thank you. I'm basically boots on the ground in the 1L problem-solving course. This is a new course adopted by our faculty to introduce the students to lawyers as problem solvers from literally day 1 of law school. You could see here the students are doing their mock interviews. We're now at week 6. They've already done 3 mock interviews. The outcomes are based on Joseph Singer at Harvard Law School's methodology for the case studies program, and the students are using this as a starting point to frame the discussion for every problem that we're doing and every simulation that we do. And it starts out the way every case would roll out, but by the students identifying who the clients are. The course is structured as one large law firm taught by a faculty professor, that's me. I have 2 sections divided into plaintiff and defendant or clients on each side, depending on the transaction. Practice groups of smaller of 6 to 8 students that meet with practitioner instructors, and it's both transaction and simulation. The course materials are based on Prentice Cox and Laura Thomas. It's called Law and Practice. They come with electronic course documents. We have case documents, a law file, professionally developed videos from West Academic, and it includes rules. The students really like this part for a first-year course. We have 8 different grading components and criteria. So we assess each of the simulations that the students do, along with having 2 writing assignments. And the students actually, you'll see there, do a client interview, which is a pro bono public interest interview. The evaluation criteria is modest. It's preparation, adaptability, evaluation of very modest objectives, and professional demeanor and professional identity. We're really focusing that from day one, that the students really need to be part of that.
So we see this as an integrated whole with the curriculum, where they get the foundation in the first year, we build on that, the experiential courses, and ultimately, our goal is to produce graduates who are ready to join the profession. We're very excited to be here. There are so many people doing so many interesting things with some overlap, and we're looking forward to the next 3 days. And I forgot to put my email up there. Some people have. It's my name, lterry@psu.edu, and I'm happy to get it to both of us. Thank you.